Hey everyone, it's a tough day today. There's been a devastating incident at Apalachee High School in Winder, Georgia. Earlier today, a shooting occurred, sending shockwaves through the community and leaving many in grief and disbelief. First responders rushed to the scene as soon as the distress calls came in. Students and staff were forced to take shelter as gunshots rang out, creating a chaotic and terrifying atmosphere. The school was immediately placed on lockdown, with law enforcement officials securing the perimeter and attending to the victims. Tragically, 4 lives were lost in this incident. 2 students and 2 teachers were among the victims, whose identities have not yet been released out of respect for their grieving families. Additionally, 9 others were injured and have been transported to local hospitals for treatment. The suspect, who is just 14 years old, surrendered to school resource officers without further incident. He is currently in custody, facing multiple charges including murder. Authorities have not yet disclosed a motive for the shooting. The young age of the suspect brings another layer of complexity to this tragic event, raising critical questions about mental health resources for students and the accessibility of firearms to minors. The community is reeling from the shock and grief of this senseless act of violence. Counseling services are being offered to students, staff, and families affected by the tragedy. Vigils and memorials are being planned to honor the victims and offer support to their loved ones. Law enforcement officials are conducting a thorough investigation to piece together the events leading up to the shooting. They are examining the suspect's background, any potential warning signs, and the circumstances that led to this tragic incident. The investigation aims to determine if there were any failures in security or if anything could have been done to prevent this tragedy. This heartbreaking event has reignited the national conversation about gun control, school safety, and mental health. It's a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in our schools and the urgent need for effective safety measures. As the community of Winder, Georgia tries to heal, the nation watches and hopes for answers and change to prevent future tragedies like this one. Thank you for tuning in during this difficult time. If you're affected by this tragedy or need support, please reach out to local counseling services or hotlines. Stay safe, everyone.